Hi there, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be a relationship dynamic reading, okay? Um, I changed the orange cards a little here for you. Okay, I'm just going to pull it closer because it's too far away. Okay, so relationship dynamic, like I said, I changed the orange cards from the previous ones because I felt drawn to do it this way, okay? It doesn't mean it's going to be like this. I'm just going to go with whatever I feel I should do at the moment. So, relationship dynamic reading, what brings you together is the first one. What pulls you apart is the second one. And what needs your attention is the third one. So, I'm going to use the Karma Music Tarot deck. And then I'm going to also draw an oracle card as well. So I apologize. Okay, I don't know if the recording is going to stop midway, etc. So yeah. Anyway, let's just start. I did a reading before this. I had to delete the reading. Oh, actually, I didn't delete the reading. My device froze again, and I had to put off. I had to shut down the device, and every time I put it on, I put the device on. I lose the video, okay, that I made. So I did do a reading this morning, but unfortunately I lost it. So let's just start with your reading. So I meditated, okay, on this specific reading, and there is several things that came through. First of all, what I picked up was someone having a tremendous amount of fear to do something, okay. I don't know exactly what this is that this individual is fearful about. If this is a relationship dynamic, it could be um, you telling or someone trying to tell someone something. Okay, I don't know. No, I don't know what this is. I just detected someone being fearful, someone being scared of something. And the other thing that also came through is okay, and this is also, I'm going to look at the notes. I'm going to, first of all, let me just write the notes here. Okay, so this is the first thing that came, facing a fear. Okay, so whoever I'm picking up, this individual needs to face a fear. I don't know what this fear is. Um, this is a relationship dynamic reading, but I strongly get the feeling that this relationship dynamic also has to do with some type of purpose, okay? Um, because there is something that came through about a long cherished dream that someone has, something that this individual has had for a very long time. Okay, I don't know exactly what this is, but it has to do with a dream. Okay, a cherished dream that this individual has. It's something that they've held very close to their heart for a very long time. They didn't tell anyone about this. I don't know exactly what this is. This is a relationship reading. I felt drawn to do a relationship reading. So I'm telling you what I picked up. If this has relevance to a relationship, I do not know. It could be even a job, a life purpose that has to do with a job. It could be that you meet someone and say for instance you start dating someone and then you get married to this person and you start a business together, like I don't know what type of business. Okay, so this is your life purpose, okay, is to end up with someone that you marry and you start a business with this individual, okay, like a husband and a wife business, something to that effect, okay. So this could be the type of dynamic. Over how long this thing is going to take or when, I do not know, okay. So it has something to do with a long cherished dream, something that's very precious to this individual, and it's very deeply and closely guarded, okay. In other words, when it's deeply and closely guarded, it's something that this individual has cherished and has not told anyone about. Okay, so the other thing that also came through is whatever this dream is that you're having, the universe is telling you, okay, the universe, sorry about that. It was, sometimes I work in my room and these a pair of clay earrings that I was not finished with, that stuck to the book. But anyway, like I said, okay, the other thing that I also picked up is, or got in the meditation is, okay, this came out in the reverse, so I'm going to take it that way. Okay. And the best tool that you have, say for instance, I've experienced this, okay, where I wanted to maybe hang up a painting, and when you hang up a painting, you obviously have to nail like a nail in the wall, okay, or make a you have to use a I don't know, what do you call that, a power tool, okay, to make a hole in the wall to hang up something. So say for instance you have a specific tool for a specific task, okay, you have a specific tool for a specific task. So say for instance you have to use a hammer, but instead of a hammer you don't have a hammer, you use a spanner to do something. Okay, I'm just using this as an analogy. You're using a spanner to do the work that the hammer that's supposed to do. So you're using the wrong tools for something that the specific tool that you're using is not useful for the task that you're going to do. This is what's coming through, okay? And the other thing that also came through is a travel buddy. Something about a travel buddy. You have a travel buddy. I don't know what this is. Okay. And you also have to trust the unfolding of a process. So whenever I'm speaking to this person, shouldn't rush something. And I strongly get the feeling that this individual is in a hurry for something. This person is trying to speed up something that shouldn't be rushed, because it comes across as, what popped up into my head in the meditation is a butterfly. Usually when people use the butterfly as an example and the analogy of a butterfly, they usually tell you there's a process that the butterfly has to go through, and you cannot help the butterfly out of their cocoon. They have to go through this process themselves. In other words, they have to, if you help the butterfly, in other words, you make their wings weak. Excuse me, okay? So the only way, excuse me, the only way their wings are going to become strong is if you allow the butterfly to go through that process of the caterpillar, where they have to break when they're in that cocoon stage, okay? The last stage is the cocoon stage, when they go into the cocoon and they break open. They break it open with their wings. In other words, they use their wings, and when they use their wings, obviously, it develops it's almost like, this is what's coming through. Say, for instance, when you do exercise, in the beginning stages, when you do exercise, people that are experts in advising people to do exercise will always tell you, so if, say for instance, my knees, I have issues with my knees, okay, and I got advice that if I want to build up, if I don't want to put pressure on my knees, I should do more cardio to build up my muscle strength, okay, in the beginning stages when I started to work out, okay. So this is the type of scenario, okay, you have to build up your muscle, because your muscle is important. It supports your I don't know, I have no knowledge of these things, but it builds strength basically, okay, you build strength this way. And this is the same scenario with the cocoon. You cannot force a situation. The universe is telling you, you cannot force a situation. You have to allow this thing to play out. Okay, it might be a karmic situation. I don't know what this is. Okay, you should allow the situation or this process to unfold, and you have to trust it. Okay, the unfolding of this process, and it requires you to have some type of amount of faith that things are going to work out in your favor, whatever this is. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm telling you, I strongly felt pulled to do a relationship reading. I strongly also feel this has something to do with someone with a life purpose. I don't know what the hell this is. Okay, so let's just start your reading. Where is my, I'm going to use it. Sophie Wisdom Oracle deck over here. So you got the Knight of Cups, but it came in the reverse position here. Okay, you got this card, but it came in the reverse position, and it's under what brings you together. So what brings you together? Knight of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups is someone that's very emotional, someone that's deeply emotional and deeply romantic. Okay, this person is, yeah, this Knight of Cups, he wears his pants on his sleeve. On his pants on his sleeve. Okay, this is what's going to. This person is wearing the heart on their sleeve. Okay, and what I mean is when they get involved with someone, they get deeply involved with someone. They invest. Okay, they overly invest. Okay, and it might cause this individual issues at the end if they overly invest, because if it's not reciprocated, if there is not some type of reciprocation, there could be some type of insecurity that's going to creep in. Okay, so it came out in the reverse, which is an indication to me what brings you together is to control your emotions, to come from a deeply logical and when it comes to problems in a relationship, okay, whatever this dynamic might be for you, whoever is watching this reading, what brings you together is the first one. So whatever this dynamic is, you need to step out of your emotions, because the Knight of Cups is a deeply romantic, emotional person. So everything they do from the emotions. So this coming out in the reverse is an indication to me that you need to step out of your emotions, because we have the tendency, when we are in our emotions, we have the tendency to overreact. We have the tendency to speak from our emotions, and we may say things that we might regret at the end of the day and hurt another person's feelings. So there's some type of control of emotions that needs to take place here, okay, with this Knight of Cups coming in the reverse position. The other thing is, this individual should also, this person should also understand that they should be realistic. Okay, because the Knight of Cups, if they're deeply into the emotions, they can become a really unrealistic person, because they react from the emotions. There could be a lot of, say for instance, there could be a lot of insecurities that's going to creep in a relationship. Okay, especially when you become vulnerable, or you make yourself vulnerable to that individual. You understand that, okay, if I make myself vulnerable, and I'm going to take it from a male perspective. Say for instance, you fall in love with a female, and you fall deeply in love with this individual, and this might be a very beautiful woman that you fall in love with, and you become jealous. Basically, you become jealous. You don't want other men to look at this person or whatever. Okay, this is what's coming through. So there is some type of control that you need to have regarding this, because so that it doesn't okay, possessiveness maybe, okay, bring balance in some areas regarding your emotions, that it doesn't overtake your logic and your reasoning. Okay, and this is what's going to bring you together. Okay, see things from the perspective as well, basically. What pulls you apart is the second card, and it's the Eight of Coins. Okay, I'm going to give you a card now. I haven't even drawn a card yet. Eight of Coins is the next card, and is what pulls you apart. What pulls you apart? The Eight of Coins is a learnership card. It's a learning card. It's an apprenticeship card. Someone learning something, okay, or being in the beginning stage. This person is like a student, okay, because this is like an education card also, okay. The other thing that's also coming through is if someone works on something, this person, there could be perfectionism. This is a skill that she's working on. And sometimes we have the tendency when we work on something, we want to perfect something. She's working on perfection basically, yeah. Okay, perfecting her skill. She's perfecting her skill. So perfectionism could pull you apart, okay, because we have to understand, when you're in a relationship, you deal with flawed human beings, and you have to look at it from that perspective. You cannot have the expectation that you're dealing with a perfect individual, okay. It's like somebody it makes me think of somebody that gets married, and they expect a person to have nice smelling breath in the morning when they wake up next to that individual. Everybody knows their breath stinks in the morning. That's not most people. I don't know if anybody's breath smells fresh when they wake up. Okay, and um, I'm very self-conscious about stuff like that. Okay, smelly breath and stuff like that. My own, I mean, I want to make sure that it smells nice. Okay, because I'm very self-conscious regarding these things. So this is an issue with perfectionism on my part, okay. And sometimes we have the tendency to have that same expectations from other people, okay. And this is what pulls you apart, and this is what could cause problems at the end of the day. What needs your attention is the World card. Change. This is what's coming through. The first word that's coming through is change, is fluctuate, is being flexible, okay. This is what's coming through with the World card today, and it's a major arcana card, and a major arcana card represents major life lessons that you need to learn, okay. And the beauty of this card, it's the last card of the major arcana, and it's the World card, and it speaks of something being permanent, okay, about lessons being learned and moving on to a next phase of your life. And you cannot, if you get this card, it means you learned a major life lesson and you can move on to your next phase. So this is what needs your attention. Okay? If you work on this perfectionism, okay, this perfectionism, I think this is the issue here, is maybe a person or two people that want things to be perfect, and there is no such thing as perfect, okay. um I think maybe it's two individuals that are too hard on themselves regarding things. I don't know what this is. Give me, I'm already finished with the reading. Give me a card, last card, please. I'm going to expand a little. It's 90 minutes already. I don't think I should expand that. Okay, let's see. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. What did I tell you in the beginning? I said this person has a long cherished dream, a desire, something that they tucked away for a very long time. It has something to do with a purpose. I don't know if it has something to do with this relationship as well. Fine wine. This person has a deep longing for something. It's something that they've always wanted, something that they've always desired, and something they haven't shared with anyone. Okay? I don't know what this is. You know yourself. So this is at the bottom of the deck. Speak out. I was telling you about fear. I love this. I was telling you about facing a fear. Okay. And facing a fear is usually speaking out. You have to speak out. Speaking out is facing fears. Okay. So this is it. Something tells me I need to draw something from this notes that I did from the universe. Okay, okay, I'm going to take this one here. Our universe, give me a last message for my collective, please. I will not limit myself. Okay, this is what the universe doesn't want you to be limited, and perfectionism is limiting yourself. Be flexible about whatever this is, because I don't know, maybe you're standing in your own way, regarding something. I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm just looking at the notes here now, see if there's anything else that I missed. The other thing that I want to mention is that, yes, I did miss something. It says here limited. The other thing that also came through is almost like maybe you feel rushed. Okay, I don't know if I'm talking to somebody that feels rushed, or this person could be rushing, trying to rush things. Like I said in the beginning, this is the feeling that I get. Okay, so there's something else here. It's almost like this person feels limited, but it could be also a limited time. Okay, something about a limited time, but the universe is like giving you a boost with something about limited time, and the universe is giving you a boost with something. I don't know what this is. Okay, for every individual it's going to be different, but maybe it's regarding this long cherished dream that you have. Okay, this long cherished dream that you have, you could get a boost from the universe to actually, it's almost like, because of this perfectionism that you have, you tell yourself, okay, I have to have the specific route that I follow. I have to go from what you, okay, the route is from A to Z in the alphabet, and you have, it's like you're telling yourself, I have to go from A, B, C, D, E, F, G until you get, okay, but the universe is giving you A to Z, like a speedy thing. Like the thing that comes to mind is like those speed trains. Okay, it's like the universe is giving you a boost. I don't know if you don't want to take this boost or what the issue is here regarding this fear, but it's something about giving you a boost. Okay, so anyway, this is your reading. Please take care. I love you guys. Thank you for all the new subscriptions. If you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I love you, and I love all my supporters. You guys are so amazing. Please take care. Love you. Bye.